What made Nemanja Vidic the defender that everyone dreaded facing in the Premier League? When you think about the beautiful game, it's natural to focus on goal scorers, creative midfielders, and attacking flair. But the truth is, defenders are the backbone of any successful team. They're the ones who put their bodies on the line, who make the tackles, and who won't back down from a challenge. And in the Premier League, there's one defender who stood head and shoulders above the rest, Nemanja Vidic. Throughout history, Vidic has been hailed as one of the greatest defenders to ever grace the Premier League. But what makes him so special? Is it his commanding presence on the pitch? His ability to read the game and make crucial interceptions? Or is it something more intangible, a never-say-die attitude that inspires his teammates and intimidates his opponents? Whatever it is, one thing's for sure. Vidic is a true legend of the game. Growing up in Serbia, Vidic was always destined for greatness. He joined Red Star Belgrade at just 15 years old, and it wasn't long before he was making waves in the Serbian top flight. But it was his move to Spartak Moscow in 2004 that put him on the radar of big clubs across Europe. And in 2006, Manchester United came calling, a move that would change the course of Vidic's career forever. The early days at Old Trafford weren't always easy for Vidic. He struggled to adapt to the pace and physicality of the Premier League, and some critics wrote him off as too slow, too clumsy, or too error-prone. But Vidic is not a man who gives up easily. He worked tirelessly on his game, honing his skills, bulking up his physique, and studying the opposition like a hawk. And slowly but surely, he began to make his mark. In his first season at United, Vidic formed a formidable partnership with Rio Ferdinand, and together they helped the team to a championship title. It was the first of many, and Vidic would go on to win 5 Premier League titles, 2 Champions Leagues, and countless other honours. But it wasn't just the medals that made Vidic special. It was the way he played the game. And before we dive deeper into Vidic's greatest moments, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Your support helps us continue to bring you more amazing football content like this. Fast forward to April 2011 and a pivotal match that would solidify Vidic's reputation as a top defender. United were facing Chelsea at Old Trafford, and the stakes couldn't be higher. The Blues were flying high with a star-studded lineup that included Didier Drogba, Frank Lampard, and Ashley Cole. But Vidic was in no mood to be intimidated. He marshalled the United defence with authority, making tackle after tackle and winning header after header. And when the final whistle blew, United had won 2-1, thanks in no small part to Vidic's heroic performance. That Chelsea match was a turning point in Vidic's career, and it marked him out as a true leader on the pitch. He was the rock upon which United's success was built, and his teammates knew they could rely on him to get the job done. And Vidic didn't let them down. He went on to captain the team, leading by example and inspiring his colleagues to raise their game. But even the toughest defenders have their Achilles heel. For Vidic, it was Fernando Torres. The Spanish striker seemed to have Vidic's number, famously causing him trouble in multiple high-profile matchups. What happens when a seemingly unbreakable force meets the one player who can exploit his weaknesses? Vidic versus Torres became one of the Premier League's most iconic rivalries, with Torres winning battles that few other strikers ever could. Every warrior has his downfall, and for Vidic it wasn't a player on the pitch, it was his own body. The 2011 to 2012 season saw him suffer a devastating cruciate ligament injury, marking the beginning of a long battle with fitness. Vidic's contributions to Manchester United's success cannot be overstated. He was the bedrock of the team, the one who kept things solid at the back, while the likes of Wayne Rooney, Cristiano Ronaldo, and Robin van Persie went out and won games at the other end. In 2014, Vidic moved to Inter Milan, hoping for a new challenge. But his body could no longer keep up with the demands of top-level football. His time in Italy was short, and it became clear that the Lion was no longer in his prime. When he finally hung up his boots in 2014, it was the end of an era in which United dominated English football, and Vidic was the heartbeat of the team. Today, Vidic's legacy lives on. He's still revered by United fans, and his name is whispered in awe by opponents who faced him on the pitch. He may have retired, but his influence can still be seen in the way that teams defend, the way that players tackle, and the way that captains lead. Vidic may have left the pitch, but his spirit remains, a testament to his enduring impact on the beautiful game. Vidic wasn't just a footballer, he was a force of nature, a lion in Manchester United red, a leader whose very presence sent shivers down the spine of strikers. And that's why Nemanja Vidic will forever be remembered as the Premier League's most feared defender. So, what's your favourite Vidic moment? Share it with us in the comments below. And if you want to learn more about other football icons, be sure to check out our other videos. Thanks for watching.